Hello guys, welcome back to a brand new episode on how to make a game like Anime Tower Defense. So I'm finally posting again because, Christmas I took some days off. Then yesterday I had my birthday, so I also took that day off. But yeah, now we are back, and we are jumping straight into a new episode of the how to make a game like Tower Defense, like any Tower Defense. So in the last episode, if you all remember, we made the functions pretty much instant update. So as you can see in the inventory, I currently have those 4 equipped. If I unequip all, they are gone. If I equip it, you can see it's equipped. And yeah, today we want to display the equipped units at the top and also change the equip button here to unequip and thus unequipping the units. Yeah, that's basically what we are going to do. So let's jump right in. So let me see where we did all this. I think in the, not in the UI module. So let me see. Install the GUI in the main, and then scripts, and then inventory. So we are here, we pretty much update it, and then we check for the unequip, and then in here we check do the generate, and then we handle clicking on the units is I think in the create unit frame module thing. Let me see. We don't here unit UI generate selected frame right here. So here we get the end costs and stuff. Okay, create unit frame, and then when we click on this, it gives us the generate selected frame. So now we want to check if we actually have the unit equipped. And so when we go in here, you can see that in the equipped units, it gives us the table, right? So it gives us the table pretty much with the upgrades and stuff. So we have the name here and the UID here, and can just check if we have the UID equipped. So let's quickly do this. So when we go in here, and then we go to Unit UI, and then we check local is unit equipped. Actually, let me see if we have a functionality for this yet, because I think we might as well just want to make a different module for this, because it will be very easy to script the rest. Then yeah, so let's create a new module script, and let's name this module script like units functions. Let's copy the name, paste it here and here. Let me zoom a bit in for you. And then the first function is going to be unit functions dot is units equipped, and then we need the UID. And then what we want to do is local. We of course also need the player and the UID. So local folder is equal to player colon wait for child. We should make this a player wait for child, and then we wait for child equipped units, and then if folder colon find first child UID messed up, then return true, and then down here we return false. So now we can use the module in the unit UI. So what we want to do is we want to go here and say local unit functions. So let's copy the name in. It's equal to require, and then we put it in storage, webchild modules, and then webchild unit functions. And then what we want to do here is we want to do unit functions, and then we want to say is unit equipped, and then we want to pass the data table, or did I name it? Unit table dot UID. And let's print is unit equipped and see if this works out. So now when we click on a unit, it should then print us how it's going. Okay, it's does module unit function tend to call missing method wait for child of string. Oh, right. I didn't put the player in. That's the problem. So let's go quickly in here and not in here in the unit UI. And we also have to pass through the player here as well. So now let's go to play. You can see it generates all our inventory. And when we click on something, it puts false. And when we click on something that's equipped, it prints true. So this works perfectly. So yeah, it finds this folder here and it tells us that the unit is equipped. So then what we can do is we can do a bit of stuff with this, because as you see in the unit UI here, if we put the selected equip mouse button one click, and here we can actually modify this, and then we can check if it's unit equipped, then and then else. And else we put basically just this, what we did earlier with the equip. And if the unit is equipped, we can copy this in here, and then it's trying to unequip this time. Trying to unequip. And then what we want to do is we want to unequip. You want to get a new event for unequip. If you don't have this here, just go to replicate storage and then create a new unequipped event here. And if we have the unequipped, then we want to fire the unequipped. And also what we want to do is if the unit is equipped, so what we want to do is if unit equipped, then we want to put selected equip dot, and then let me see which color it is. So we have the container, we have the template, and we have selected frame, and we have selected equip. So the equip is, we have to put this below, of course. So put this down here. Then select the equip, and then let's do, because this is an image button. I see. Has no image though. We have a UI gradient in here. Okay. So what we want to do then is we want to pretty much change the gradient. So what we want to do is we want to rename this gradient to equip, and we want to create another gradient and name this unequip. And in the unequip gradient, we can just, yeah, you choose the gradient. I know you can't see this right now, but just make it seem good for you. So I'm going for a darker red to a red gradient. You can probably see it here. So this is my gradient. Hit close, and then I'm going to disable the unequip one and just make, or I'm just going to disable both. And then we want to, if the unit is equipped, then selected equip dot unequip dot enabled is equal to true. And we want to do selected equip, and then dots, let's say its name is to label, dot label dot text is equal to unequip. And then else, we just want to reverse all this, so we want to copy this and just put an equip here and also make this equip. And we also want to make the other one not enabled, so we do this to false, and then we copy this here and do this to false. So yeah, this is basically it. And now let's try, or actually let's see if we still have the unequip event. And we have the unequip event. We have a, okay, so the unequip event is going to unequip all units, but this is not what we want. So let's create a new event and call this unequip unit. And let's get the new event here, and it's unequip unit. Also, this is in the server script in JavaScript service in unit module, and then here's the server. So yeah, and then what you want to do is you want to copy this here and paste it in here, and then unequip units once I've event, and we get the unit table, and then we just do unequip. Okay, we still have only unequip all, but we will change this right now. So let's go to the unit module, which is basically just this. And then what we want to do is we want to scroll down, and in the unequip all units, we want to copy this and just put unequip units. And then we get the units table as well. And then what we want to do is pretty much in the equip. So in the equip unit, we get the local unit data table, and then we put it in the equipped. And here we just want to unequip the one unit. So we are going to the units folder, the equipped folder, then in the equipped get children do, and what we want to do is if units dot name is equal to units table dot uuid, and then this. Then units equipped, and then we want to index this with, and then actually you want to remove table dot remove, and then units equipped. And then what we want to remove is, let's see how this is. So the unit equipped is up here, and what we want to do is check the equip unit function, and it gives it the local unit table. So this is the local unit table. Okay, so this adds it there, and we want to pretty much remove this. So we have to kind of change this. So for underscore every local unit table in pairs, and then let's do units equipped do if local unit table dot uuid is equal to our units table dot uuid, then we want to table of remove the local unit table and break it. Table remove units equipped and table defined unequipped unit equipped. Pretty much this. I think you can just put this. Then no, we can't. Okay. Then it finds the local units table in there. We can delete this and this too. And yeah, so let's try this out. Also in this level, we have to change the function to unequip unit, and then we pass the unit table there as well. So let's see if this works. So when we have our unit equipped, we click on it, and you can see it's still the unequipped. We have to change the like the thing around, but if we click unequip, you see our unit is now unequipped. So this is working perfectly. If we equip another unit, it goes to our equipped. It goes down here, unequipped. There was a slight error here. Selected frame is not a valid member of image button. Let's see if this gives any affections to this. Okay, I see. No, this is just because the frame got deleted, so that's just why it doesn't, like why it errors, but we can ignore it. It's not going to do any harm. Not going to cause any harm, I should say. So now let's fix the border. So we want to go here, and we want to get the UI stroke. We also want to rename this to equip, and make another one and name this unequip. The unequip, I'm just going to make this red. And now we actually want to change this a little bit. So let's go to the unit UI. Go up here. And what we want to do is for underscore every object in, we do selected equip get children do, if object.name is equal to equip, then want to do objects.enabled is equal to false, and then else if object.name is equal to unequip, then do object.enabled is equal to true. So we can copy this, paste it down here, and change this to true. And then what we can do is we can delete those two, and then we can copy this. Not cut this, but copy it, and then put it here, and then just change those two values. And now it should work perfectly fine. And when we go to our inventory and click on something, you can see the equip is true. And now when we go down here, see it's okay, there is the bottom missing. Okay, let's see. Let's not enable any of those. Let's see. Click on a unit. Makes it visible. Okay, I think we missed something. Let's see. Unit UI. If the unit is equipped, then if the name is equipped, then we enable it. So if it's unequipped, did I misspell it? Unequip. No, I didn't. Else if it's equipped, then oh, because it's contextual. And to apply this to the border. Okay, so make sure you set border here and not contextual. Okay, so now this will work. And it's still not displaying. Let me see what the error is. So there is no error here. Only selected frame, but this is not bad. So let me see. If I go to my player and I go to player GUI, I go to main and then inventory, container. Then I have to find the units. Is it just getting highlighted, or let me just unequip all? Let me just equip one unit, and then let me go up here into my units. Let me copy the name, and then let me paste it into here, and now I got it. So, and now let's see what the problem is. So in the equip, our unequip thing is indeed enabled. I see. Well, okay, then we just change the color. I don't know how it is with those, but then we just change the color. So let's name this border, just border, if I can't edit it. So border, let's delete the equip one, copy the color and delete it. And then let's go to our unit UI and let's do selected equip dot border dot color equal to color 3 dot from RGB, and this is going to be the unequipped, so put the unequipped color there. And down here we do selected equip dot border dot color equal to color 3 dot from RGB, and then let's paste the color we just got. And then it's in the border, let's copy this and make this just white. Now we have the border and it's actually named color, so we are good and we can try this out now. it should work. Go to our inventory, press on something. Okay, well, I don't know how it is with those. Oh, it's not enabled, sorry. Okay. Now it should work. Yeah, it's equip. And here it's red. So yeah, now it works. Very good. And yeah, so let's get the equipped units actually to the top now. So this is going to be in the generate of the inventory. So inventory and then the generate here. And let's see where we get the order. So we get the order and we create the unit frame for this. We put the order in there too. And let's go to our unit UI and check the generate unit frame. We also get the order up here. And we get the Z index of the max sort minus the order. And we actually want to check if the unit is equipped here too. And what we want to do is after the order, we want to do if is unit equipped is true, then we want to set the template.z index to -1, and else we just want to apply this. And now it should display our units at the top, which are equipped, but it does not. So let's see why this is. Because they are, let me see. So yeah, this is always a kind of trial and error, but eventually it will work. So let's go to our inventory, container, and let's check the Z index. So this is 79. And let's check for a unit we have equipped. So let's copy the name, paste it up here, and check here. And the Z index is -1. Change it to 1. So there, if you change it to 100, it's still done here. Because this is not on the sub. So let's see. If we go here and we set this to like max out plus the order, yeah, this could actually work. And it doesn't. Well, let me see. So in the player, let's go there again. Main inventory, container. Let's see, so this is 79, 91, 97, 72. Template is 1, of course. All those different values. Let's check for the unit we have equipped. Let's copy the name, paste it up here, and this is actually 100. So because it's the last unit, it puts this stored units plus this, like the, okay, so it's 100 because it's the last unit. I see. Oh, this is the Z index. We want to have the, oh, I see. Okay, I see what's going on. So we actually want to change the layout order too. So do we do this here? We don't. So the template, we can actually let this be. So we can completely ignore it, or we can just set the z index equal to like a very high number. Like we just put the max stored plus. So this should always be above the max unit. So this is very good. But we don't set the display order here. I can't believe we didn't do this. But we want to do template.display order is equal, and then we just put it to the order, I think. But we also want to check if it's equipped, so paste it here, and then we put the display order and put it here, and the display order of the equipped units should always be 0, and else we put it like this. So then let's go play and see. Display order is not embedded member of image button, isn't it? Oh, layout order, sorry, not display order. Layout order, I always forget. So let's go back to our unit UI and change this to layout order. So just copy it here in the template. Oh, let me just write so yeah, then it also displays. So okay, the layout order, and now as you can see, the equipped units are up here, and yeah, if I unequip them, they generated. And yeah, so this is pretty much it. Okay, we should also change the functionality of this because this is completely changed around. So let's quickly fix it. So we actually want to change this, like completely flip it. So unit UI, then the z index. This should be plus order, I think. And here we just change it to, yeah, also plus order. I think it should be okay. Yeah, so now this is good. And this one we also want to we can just do times, it doesn't matter. Like it just should be above anything else, so we can just times, not plus, and now it should always be on top. But actually not, we should, okay. Then we should do minus here. And now technically it should work. I don't know what this is displaying first, but okay, so while this isn't ideal, but let's see. So display orders, I think they work. So let me see. So let me just make the inventory visible. And let me make the template visible. So this is here. And let me make the select frame visible too. Let me duplicate the template a few times. And from the OG template, just up here, we change, do we have to change the z index of this one? No. Okay, but we have to change the z index of the complete template. So 2 is going to, so higher is going to get over. So we want to put it to higher. So let's reverse all this. Not so far. Okay. So we want to make it higher. Let's just say 0 plus order, here the max or plus order. Should be okay. And now, yes, this is perfect. This is beautiful. Okay. This is perfectly working. So now up here are our equipped units, and we can unequip them, equip them, it works fantastically. And now we have 5 units equipped, so we can't. Yeah, so this is another bug we have to fix, but for now, this is good. And yeah, thank you as always for watching, and see you in the next video. I hope you have a great day, and peace.